At exactly the wrong hour, when the bank doors were locked and the streets were quiet, one machine dared people to trust it with their money. It was June 1967 in Enfield, a quiet corner of London. The air smelled faintly of rain and petrol. Outside a small Barclays branch, a crowd gathered, not for a celebrity, not for a protest, but for a box embedded in the wall, steel-faced, unblinking, silent, no teller, no human reassurance, just a promise. Until that moment, money lived behind counters and glass. It required polite smiles, stamped forms, and waiting lines that tested patience. When the doors closed, access ended. But this machine challenged that rule. It claimed it could give you cash at any hour. People were skeptical. Some laughed nervously, others stared, as if it might suddenly speak. The idea had come from frustration, long queues, short banking hours, a modern world moving faster than its institutions. Engineers and bankers quietly asked a dangerous question. What if trust didn't need a human face? The machine didn't use plastic cards yet. Those would come later. Instead, customers were given special paper vouchers, each infused with a tiny amount of radioactive carbon. Not dangerous, just enough for the machine to recognize authenticity. It felt like science fiction slipped into everyday life. Then came the moment. A man stepped forward. He fed the voucher into the slot. The machine hummed, low, mechanical, almost hesitant. Seconds stretched. A small crowd leaned in, holding its breath. And then, clack. Cash emerged, not counted by fingers, not approved by a stamp, delivered by gears and logic, clean, precise, real. The crowd exhaled all at once. That sound, the first mechanical release of money to the public, changed the rhythm of daily life forever. Suddenly access was no longer permission-based, it was automated, silent, always waiting. But beneath the excitement was unease. Could a machine be trusted? What if it failed? What if it made a mistake? Or worse, what if it replaced people? These questions lingered as more machines appeared, quietly multiplying. Banks stayed closed, but money no longer slept. Night shift workers, travellers, emergencies. Life no longer had to pause for opening hours. The machine didn't just dispense cash. It dispensed independence. Decades later, we barely notice them. They glow on street corners, hum in convenience stores, stand watch in empty lobbies. We approach without fear. We trust without thought. But every time cash slides out, it echoes that first night in Enfield, when a silent box proved that trust could be built from code and steel, and the world took one irreversible step into the future. If this story sparked your curiosity, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe, and tell us in the comments what modern invention you think quietly changed life the most.